Hey, this will be a video chart on IFXY. I'm pretty mad at myself with this one. I did want to do the video on it yesterday, but just didn't have enough time. And sure enough, today it absolutely just exploded. So I could have looked a lot better if I was here yesterday talking about it when it was at a penny before running up over 100% today. But now is better than never. And with the amount of requests going on, it sounds like quite a few people are wondering what's going on from the charting perspective. So here I am, and I'll go over some supports, resistance levels, and just pretty much break down this from a technical analysis standpoint. So pretty much before I even get started, quick little educational lesson. There's nothing better than seeing real life lessons like this. This one is just a classic volume alert. You can see that volume was essentially, as dead could be. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, what date was this? This was on September 9th. Boom, huge amount of volume comes in out of nowhere. And then things kind of go quiet again. But when they do go quiet, you can see that the price is creeping up. So right here, this was a signal that, hey, you know what, maybe something bigger is coming. Where did all this volume come from all of a sudden? You can see, it went kind of quiet. But like I said, although it was going a little bit quiet again, the price was not going quiet. The price was waking up quite a bit. And then you can see what happened here. And the other thing that is kind of confusing, I'll be honest, is on this day, you had all this volume, and the price only came up this amount. Here you have, still good volume compared to what the average is, and then the price skyrockets all the way up here. So, I'm not sure what happened on this day, but from a volume and price perspective, it's kind of confusing because all this volume and it could only manage to rise up, this amount. But then today, a much smaller than this volume day. And sure, the price per share is cheaper, but dollar volume wise, this day was still a lot more. But this day, not nearly as much volume, and the price skyrockets. Now, at the end of the day, price is king, and that's the main indicator is what's the price doing. But it's just one of those things that's kind of confusing, and I've had a few people ask me about that, and I just had to tell them, I'm not real sure. It is kind of, tricky in terms of what might be going on, but like I said, at the end of the day, the price was up over 100% today, and things don't have to make sense. If you're long and the price is going up, who cares if it makes sense as long as you're making some money? So the first thing I want to do is just map out some support levels. Actually, let me take a step back. The key thing that happened today was this event right here. This orange line is a 200-day simple moving average, and the price not only was able to break through it, but close above it. And if you're unfamiliar with technical analysis, the 200-day is one of those significant moving averages, so it's always good to see action like this come from it. And on that note, it is the first area of support. It was a resistance, but now it is turned into a support level, so I'll get that changed to green. I'm going to leave that skinnier just because yes, it is a support, but is it a must hold? No, it's not, because there's still plenty of supports below it. The next area of support is going to be this previous high from back here in June. This level is at 0.017, so this area is also going to be a support. This one's a little bit more important, so I'll make the line a little skinnier. And then what I'm looking at is kind of a must hold level, meaning that if this move is going to continue to be genuinely strong, then this area of support right here, which is valued at 0.014, you want to see it hold. And I'll make this one extra thick. And if you look at that, the price closed way up here. So if the price were to drop back down here, people should be absolutely chomping at the bit to get some shares. But if the price comes down here, breaks through this level, and you got huge red volume that day, then that's kind of a clue that something's just not right anymore. In terms of resistances, really, you have the 0.025 level, which is essentially where the price peaked out today. And then if I scrunch this up, after 0.025, the next area of resistance that I see is not up until 3 cents up here. You can see that it was a resistance here a couple days. So that'll be the key area of resistance if the price can get through the 0.025 area. Overall, though, the chart is looking strong. It had a great day today. Very nice price action, got above the 200-day simple moving average, so looking bullish on all accords. It may be pulling back here, so the true test of any sort of strength is what it does during a pullback. If these support levels can hold on the pullback, worst case it comes down here before heading back up, that's still going to be putting in a higher low than what it was down here, which therefore is an uptrend, and that's the name of the game. We want uptrends. So, like I said, the true test of any sort of upwards move is actually the pullback to make sure support levels can hold, and we'll see if we get any pullback data to the rest of this week. If there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety sent for everybody. We've been making some good money together on our alerts, so I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and give it a try. One more time, this was IFXY. Thanks for listening.